Hi everyone, in this demo I will show you how to enhance traceability in Codebeamer using Jenkins. I will link requirement in Codebeamer with source code and set up a Jenkins to manage a code testing, code building and deployment of artifacts on the push code changes in the code repository. With this setup, the Jenkins pipeline will automatically run tests, build your project and deploy the artifacts. The status and the result report will be sent back to the Codebeamer as a comment and attachment to the custom Jenkins job tracker. This integration keeps everything organized and ensure all requirements are tested and deployed correctly. Let's dive and see how streamline your development workflow with Codebeamer and Jenkins. So here we have a Codebeamer server. We need to log in into the server. So once user login into server, we need to choose a specific project, and inside the project we have sections like documents tracker. We'll go first in the tracker section, and then we'll system requirement specification type. So we have one specification is calculator. Inside that we have sub requirements like addition, multiplication and subtraction. We're going to add one more requirement is divide, adding of divide functionality into the Codebeamer. So we'll write a title and description about the requirement. So this is a document view of Codebeamer. So once you write everything, we need to save the changes. We can double click on the requirement. It will open in the item view, and here we can see the ID is generated against this requirement, and we have some of the attributes. We'll try to fill a few attributes. So we can assign a type as a functional, and we have other attributes also like complexity, release. I'm filling assigned to field. It's a user field, and I think that is all for the requirement. Saving the changes. So here we have a comment and attachments, association and SCM commit tabs. So currently it is empty. We are first push this requirement to the draft state. So when we have in draft state, we can use this requirement for operation. In another tab, I wanted to show you the source code repository. So we have one Codebeamer repository, source code repository, that is maintaining for the calculator project. So we have some sample class files, a Java code that contain a code of calculator. We already cloned this repository on the local of developer. So we can see there's a calculator.java file. Now we are going to add a divide logic in the calculator.java. So we have written some test case in the test part of the Java code. So to test this addition, subtraction, multiplication and divide functionality, so first we'll add these changes to the local repository using git add, and then we will commit the changes on the local repository, that is nothing but a git commit m. So basically when we commit changes with a Codebeamer requirement ID, it will link this source code or file to this requirement. So I'm writing the meaningful message here. So on the local we are committing everything. So let me save this. So once you commit, we need to push the changes on Codebeamer. So first we'll take a look at this uh, requirement. So currently commit SCM commit section is blank, so we'll push this. So on the push, it will uh, push the changes on Codebeamer server side. We can see the traceability between the requirement and source code is created here. That is the first part. And you can see in details on the source code repository side, we can track a changes. We can see the latest commit. We can use a file view also. We need to switch a branch to development. We can explore here also as a whole project code view. In addition of that, to invoke a Jenkins pipeline, we have placed some hooks that will execute on the push commit message. So I wanted to show you Jenkins side of this demo. We will first log in into Jenkins server. We have a Jenkins pipeline with the name Codebeamer source auto test pipeline. It has the 7 stages, that is SCM checkout, check version, build, test case testing, Jacob report generation, upload artifacts. So we need to wait. Okay, we can see that pipeline is invoked with the build ID 48. It is executing now. So it takes some time to check all those factors. So in test cases, it basically execute the test that written in the Java code, and if all test cases get passed, we'll get a report, and that report also will attach to the job tracker. We'll see that here the summary about the build. So we can see the changes happen over a repository. So here in the Jenkins, we have a Jenkins tracker. We created that custom tracker here. We need to open this tracker. In the commit and attachment section of this tracker, we can see the Jenkins job status is successful and the Jenkins job ID is 48. So basically we are keeping everything. We also are linking this tracker to the calculator repository, and this is the final uh, system requirement specification tracker. So basically whenever there is a new requirement attached, we can link to the source code, and from source code we can test it using Jenkins pipeline. That's all about it. Thank you so much for watching this video.